what is the next thing we want to improve here? Well, every time we add a button, we have to set its onPress prop to handle submit. This is repetitive. Why do we have to do this every time we add a button to our form? So using the technique you learned in the last lesson, we can encapsulate this inside a reusable component. We're going to call that SubmitButton. So in the components folder, let's add a new file. I'm going to call this SubmitButton because Formic doesn't have a component by this name, so we're not going to have name conflicts. Now here we create a function component. Now, back to our login screen, let's copy this line and paste it over here. Now we should import the app button component. So import app button, good. Now I want to set the title dynamically. So I'm going to give this a new prop called title and use it over here. Now to get the handle submit, we're going to use Formic context one more time. So import Formic context. Okay, it's down here. So here's Formic context. Now let's call this function. It returns an object. So we're going to destructure it straight away and pick the handle submit property, or more accurately, function. Now save, back to our login screen. I'm going to replace this with our submit button. So submit button, and we simply set the title to login. That's all we have to do. Now, let me show you something. With these changes, we no longer need any of these objects over here. They're all grayed out. So we can simplify our code and make it cleaner. So I'm going to delete this entire object. Now we have a function with no parameters, okay? Save the changes. Let's test our app. Okay, everything works. In the next lesson, we're going to take this code to the next level and make it even better.